Indianapolis. What's going on in Indianapolis? What's going on in Indianapolis? What's happening? When I visited Indianapolis, this is not my experience. I didn't hear any gunshots. I went to the zoo. Indianapolis has one of the best zoos. I rented a bike and I rolled around downtown. I looked at all of the conference style buildings because Indianapolis is supposed to be a conference city. What's going on in Indianapolis? What y'all got going on? What's in the water? Y'all can't control yourselves? Y'all don't know what you're doing? You don't know how to get it together? 5 people killed in 16 hours. Multiple people shot. 5 of them killed in 16 hours. Got to send in the National Guard. Y'all don't know how to fix it.
The violence cast a dark shadow over what was a warm and sunny afternoon.
It just sounded like someone was ripping through paper real quick, faster than I've ever heard.
First at 14th and Concord on the near west side, where a barrage of bullets killed one man and sent another to the hospital. Cops were called to this home around 1:30 and found one of the victims shot to death in the backyard. The other drove himself to Eskenazi Hospital. The sheer number of shots fired frightening neighbors who are glad the bullets didn't hit them.
You can hit anybody, innocent standbys and all that. It's sad that we even had to hear about stuff like that.
Just over 2 hours.
And you know what the worst part about this? Why they send the standbys and all of that? You know what the worst part about it is that a lot of people be knowing what's going on. A lot of people be knowing what's going on. They know what's going on in the hood. People in the hood know what's going on more than what rich people know inside of their neighborhoods. Most people that have resources, they're vigilant and making sure that they hold their legislators accountable for making sure that they have police services and all of that type of stuff and cameras on side of the house, whatever. That's not normal. It's not normal because if you see something, they're going to say something and they got to make sure that they hold the people accountable. But I'll tell you that people that have resources, a lot of times, they don't be knowing their neighbors like that. They don't be knowing what's going on. They're not familiar. They're not cooking pies and meeting up with people. They be too busy. Half the time, they're not even in town or they're not even at their house. In the hood, they know who, what, when, where, why, how. That crime could be solved immediately. The crime could have been solved by actually telling on the other stuff that the person was doing before the person was shot up in the backyard. But nope. We're going to go ahead and take them out.
Later, Indianapolis officers were rushing to yet another homicide that happened in the woods behind this home in the Bayswater Subdivision. Neighbors saying they heard about 3 gunshots and then saw someone running out of the woods.
Next thing you know, I'd hear cars just going down the street, police cars. I was like, is that in the neighborhood? So I opened the window. I'm like, that's in the neighborhood.
Cops with large guns and canines fanned out, but the suspect was long gone. The violence, of course, began last night when 3 people were shot to death along Guyan Road on the northwest side. Geraldine Long, who lives down the street, says it's a scary reality.
It's just kind of...
Think about the words that they're using right now to describe this situation. Shot to death. Shot to death. See, somebody else, no profile picture, said, hey, you speak up and you next. What do you mean if you speak up, you next? What do you mean? So you just going to let a killer go and watch TV at the home and let him watch the Millionaire Morning Show? After you done seen people die? Is that what we doing? What do you mean you speak up, you next? That's how y'all living y'all life? That's how y'all rocking? Y'all don't want the killers off the street? Y'all just want to let them rock out? That's y'all version of self-preservation?
Sad because I do have a son and I want him to be able to play outside and walk to school and not
Don't
have to
do
worry
it.
about gunshots and police chases or whatever.
Investigators say each killing has been an isolated incident, and while the motives are uncertain, it has a lot of people asking why so many are taking drastic measures to solve often petty problems.
People should get a better handle on their problems. If you're going to have it out with somebody, try to talk it out before it's just want to shoot it out.
In Indianapolis, Max.
Let me go over to another report from a different news report.
5 individuals in 24 hours or less.
People should get a better handle on boards.
For stupid reasons. We have to do better.
Tonight, Metro Police pleading for the public's help after another violent day here in the city. In the past 48 hours, 5 people have been killed and several others hurt after 3 separate shootings. They span from Indy's west side to the northwest side. And as officers search for suspects, they're hoping that you can make a difference. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm Rafael Sanchez.
And I'm Aaliyah Blackburn. We've been covering these scenes since the violence started late Monday night. Tonight, Fox 59's Claire Curry explains what experts believe led to some of those crimes.
No comment. I don't have any comment right now. No comment.
There is still crime scene tape here along Austral Drive as one man was shot and killed here on Tuesday afternoon. But this is just one of several homicide scenes across the city taking place just hours apart from one another. Today, officers were back out in the Bayside subdivision speaking with neighbors.
I'm chilling,
where
Purple Haze. Purple Haze. I'm chilling. I'm slow motion.
Was found dead in the woods. And just hours prior, police were investigating a separate homicide at 14th and Concord, where 2 more people were investigating.
Look at all of the shell casings. I see a 19. That's a 10. I see a 20 over there by 11. So it's more than 20 shots, certainly. How do you kill somebody like that? Like, what kind of monster just shoots somebody to death? What kind of monster shoots somebody to death? What we doing, man? What's happening in these streets?
A separate homicide at 14th and Concord, where 2 more people were shot. One of those 2 victims died, whose name is Victor Lopez.
How do you rationalize what just happened last night? And that's not, we've had other versions of that about every week.
The violence all began Monday just before midnight when 3 people were killed by gunfire. Police say the shots rang out between 2 groups, which sources tell us might be gang-related.
And a lot of them go unsolved. Witnesses don't talk to the police, and therefore the victims' family, friends, their gang, they're going to get their own justice. So there's retaliation and counter-retaliation, and it's just a cycle that continues. 2 of the 3 victims in this shooting on Guyan Road have been named. This makes 5 homicides, all within 16 hours across the city. Even for Indianapolis, that's a lot, and it's kind of sad that we've become a little bit numb to it because it seems like almost every day somebody's been shot in Indianapolis. The homicide rate in Indy has had about a 30% decrease from last year, but is still high in comparison to the national average.
Always proud of the numbers decreasing, but one shooting is too many shootings.
Community groups like Indy Peace are working to support those who may be affected by these crimes. Their team is also out in these neighborhoods today to speak with family, friends, and neighbors of the victims.
The police cars, the media cameras, the influx of traffic into their community, and then almost silence afterwards. So that's where Indy Peace likes to step in the gap.
As of right now, no arrests have been made in any of these cases. Reporting on the northwest side.
Nothing new here. Nothing to see here. Just serial killers running around, killing each other. It's never nothing to see. You know what? No arrest is ever being made. They can't necessarily charge anybody. You're just a killer. Killing people in the woods. Bang, 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 bang. And then you go home and you watch cartoons and you eat cereal. Nothing to see here, guys. Killers just get on around, get on out of the woods. They cool with themselves. They don't have no problems. They good. You said, isn't that Ilian's territory? No, Ilian Omar is in Minneapolis, I believe. Ilian is in Minnesota. This is over in Indiana. It's never nothing to see. Never nothing to see. Pray for the people over there in Indianapolis and Indiana, because apparently everybody is on a killing spree over there, and then they not even getting captured whatsoever.